and was playing my guitar on Twitter, and it like blew up. And then my chief was like, "Hey man, this is crazy. You gotta fucking." I think they were scared that I would show up to work and just be like, "Fuck you guys, man. I don't need this." You know, it never happened. I would never do that because I was so devoted to being in the Navy. But
they thought they were losing all power over you.
Exactly, which is crazy to think about, man. And I had this fucking my gunner one day comes up to me and he's like, "Hey man, this is getting crazy. You got to get out of the Navy." I'm like, "Okay, whatever. Do I have to?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I'd rather not." And he's like, "Okay, too bad." And then he was like, "Okay, you'll be out of the Navy next week." And I'm like, "That's crazy. All right, been doing this for 8 years now." And then it took 8 months to process me out of the Navy. And it was crazy because every day I would go into work and think like, "Oh, this is my last day in the Navy. Cool."
For 8 months.
This is my last day. You got to work as hard as you possibly can, man. Make it count, make it count, make it count.